We got
The sooner the better.
John.
All right. No. I mean, all I want to say is that welcome to the Broski Doodles podcast, the best podcast in all the land. It's your boy Kiko Flow, Kiko Cervantes, and today we got the whole crew in the fucking house. We got DJ BJ. Look at him in the dark vibes. Look at him. That shit's scary. I don't even. Sometimes I'm like, should we even be friends with this guy? He's looking scary. Look at Adrian, my boy, already with the Christmas spirit. This is actually gonna be our first Christmas episode. I mean, it's not necessarily we're gonna be talking about all Christmas topics, but it is that first one where I already feel that vibe. You go out in the streets, everything has the lights, you got that vibe, And then if you live in Madrid or in Europe or in New York or Chicago, where you have winter, then you have the snow, you got the cold, you got the jackets.
Oof. The jackets.
Feel
Them yakets, motherfucker.
you got the jackets.
We're from Yonkers out here. We got them yakets.
We got them jackets, bro. Nah, but for real though, Christmas without them jackets, that shit is whack.
Is it even
Miami, in Miami, right? I mean, this is the thing, right? In Miami or in Venezuela, it's the Caribbean. So in Christmas, you could go in Christmas to the beach. That's allowed. So in your mind,
encouraged.
you don't look at summer with heat and then Christmas with cold. So I don't know. It's just a little different. But all I'm saying is you got your Christmas hat on. Let me see it. Is that like the sexy daddy? sexy daddy Christmas hat?
Yeah, there's the one that I put on for the lady. I just cover my privates, and the hat goes up by itself.
You got girls sitting in your laps asking you for wishes for them yakets.
For them yakets, they want yakets. Brand name yakets.
He's got his package tied up with a bow. Oof.
Like that
no
movie,
more.
not another teenage movie.
the
Ryan
whipped
Reynolds
cream and the chair.
I said Ryan
Nah,
Reynolds?
it's Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
And the banana split.
Yeah. That movie is like super funny.
It is.
You watch that not another teenage movie, right? That's how it's called. Bro, you watch that movie today and it's like, I mean, this is becoming a little bit of a trope because people are now saying of a lot of things like, oh, this couldn't be made today. Like The Office. Oh, this couldn't be made today, right? Or even that movie. Or like Euro Trip. Or like even, bro, yeah, like, and you look at that movie, bro, that movie is so funny. And it's not that you couldn't make it today. People would like it. But I don't think studios want to fuck with some raunchy shit like that. Where they didn't give a fuck about like, I mean, it's not offensive at all. It's just that I saw it recently, like some scene on it to jerk off. I mean, nothing. And it was weird because I was like, oh, fuck, you couldn't really make a movie like this today because the studios wouldn't do it, And it's fucked up because all those comedies, like the old Judd Apatow movies with Seth Rogen, like the 40-year-old virgin. Like that scene about like, how I know you're gay? Because you listen to Coldplay. Like
does that scene alone?
Yeah,
You
that
have a
scene
gay
alone.
radar. Alerts you when other people are gay.
Like, bro, just that scene. You know what I mean? Like, or when they find out that he's a virgin, he's like, wait up. Nah, I get it, you're gay. He's like, no, I'm not gay, guys. or like when that black actor from that movie, he's so fucking funny. When he says like, oh man, if you fuck guys, that's cool. I got friends that fuck guys in jail. That's classic scenes, and you couldn't maybe make them today.
Even the smart tech scene with Kevin Hart. Hook me up because you're my nigga.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yo, you don't say that. You can't say that.
Yeah, you
They full blown. Yep.
Yeah, but that scene was so funny, bro.
I don't even know if I can say that. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that.
I'm just reiterating what they both said in the movie.
Yeah,
Who gives a fuck? You're quoting it.
Yeah, he's quoting out of creative purpose here,
Yeah.
No, but it's like even that Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder. You couldn't.
White dude doing a black dude.
You couldn't do it. So, you know,
you never go full black.
bro, Ben Stiller doing the whatever this guy's name
Simple
is.
Jack.
Simple
You
Jack.
Oh my
make me
God.
happy.
You couldn't do it.
Yo, that movie was amazing.
Yeah. Masterpieces. Well, anyways, I wanted to ask you guys about some things. We are in the Christmas spirit, you know. When Christmas comes along, the Broski Doodles, I say we get in the spirit pretty hard. And I don't mean that in like a toxic abuse, like substance abuse. Because I know some people out there, no, because they think about shit like that. And we're like, hey, chill, no. We're talking more like about festivity vibes.
Yeah.
With the Crewster vibes. The Broski Doodles wedding noodles vibes.
I mean, I thought you were talking about like we just get hard during Christmas, you know.
I mean that's a given, you know. Like, you know, you look outside, there's little snow angels. You got the little Christmas lights. You finna get hard, you feel?
get hard and go hard. Duralast.
No, but yeah, so you know, I mean, we're getting the vibes, you know, like, or when it's Halloween, we're getting the vibes. We're not,
right.
You know, we're not like too cool for that, you know. Oh no, we're too cool for that. No, we're not. I mean, we really aren't that cool. So we wouldn't even be able to use that argument, if you know. So with that said, you know, there is certain activities in Christmas that I'm like, I become a little Grinch, motherfucker. And I wanted to ask you guys, just so that I can maybe on my meter sort of gauge if maybe I'm being too much Grinch or if maybe I'm in the right.
Okay.
Is this a Grinch or not Grinch episode?
Oof.
I like it.
A player and cool and gangster.
Grinch or not Grinch, I like it.
All right,
And or gangster. Yeah, so this activity that I'm about to mention has different names across different cultures, but essentially it's the same fucking thing, right? You could call it Secret Santa, you could call it Secret Friend, you could call it Gift Exchange. What are some other names for this?
Circle jerk.
No, that's another thing.
Elephant walk.
No, that's not. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. I'm pretty sure that's some borderline illegal sex position.
That's definitely a thing in the undergrounds.
I've been playing Secret Santa a little differently.
Yeah, Secret Santa. Secret Santa. Well, so you know, you get together with a group of people, and then everybody puts their name in a bowl, and then everybody gets a name, and then secretly that's the person you're gonna gift to. And then one day you all get together at a house or someplace. If you do it at a TJ Fridays, that's even fucking worse, you know. And then everybody goes around and give their gift to the people, and you put a price limit right on the thing. Call me Grinch. I feel like I'm about to start on some like fire rhyme. Call me Grinch is all right. No, but I think it's fucking retarded. And I know that people do it to get together, to be, you know, also like, oh, instead of everybody just gifting everybody, let's just do it this way so everybody just gets one gift. But I just feel like the mechanics are a little weird because you depend on a lot of factors for that experience to feel genuine and have value. And there's a lot of those factors you don't control. So what I'm talking about here, because you might be saying like, okay, Kiko, you're a piece of shit Grinch. No, but I'm like, no, check it out. I got like a business plan here with bullet points. What are the reasons, right? So what are these factors that you can't control that I feel make this whole experience counterproductive? First of all, there's a price limit, which I'm fine with. But then people start a WhatsApp group, and then they start like giving suggestions of what each of those person likes. And most of the time, they want some shit that's above the price limit by a little bit. So then you have conversations like, oh, I like this. I'm happy to give back the difference of the price. Like, let's say the price tag is 50 and this costs 70. It's like, oh, I like this. I'm happy to give back 20 to whoever get it, right? And then
What do you
people
mean?
use
Like
it,
if you give me something that's valued at $70, I'll give you back $20 for buying
right,
it from me?
right.
Damn, that's
I mean, maybe
damn.
this happens mostly in Miami, but
That happens in
it
the in Hanukkah celebrations.
yeah, I'm sure those practices are more common in those biodomes. No, but I mean, I've had this happen, with like, and I'm talking about even more of a like let's say that the price tag was 30 euros, and then somebody wanted something that was like 35, and they were like, I'll give you the five, X, whatever. Or people want something that's a little more expensive than they expect you to cover. Whatever. There's a whole bunch of things, and there's the other factor that you try to do it with your close friends and family, but then there's always gonna be like your cousin's lesbian friend that is not really a friend. They fuck each other, and nobody knows her, and then your uncle has to gift her, and he's like, do I give her a nice ass vibrator and make her happy and risk going to jail because she might tell the police that I'm, or do I give her some boring ass shit like a fucking Chipotle gift card? Which, I mean, it's pretty fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors. You're right. It needs to be a close-knit group of friends or family members where each of them knows that nobody's going to bend the rules. Well, what usually happens is that these things take place in the office.
Oh.
And then that's when it gets a little weird. And what's happened to me in the past at the office is that everyone just ends up giving each other gift cards. So it's like, what game are we playing here? You gave me a $20 gift card, and I gave you a $20 gift card. So I could have just gotten myself something better and not have done this whole charade.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And then people start, even with like the family and friends one, people put in a WhatsApp group like, oh, here, everybody put your suggestions of what you'd like so that you can help the other person who doesn't know what to get you. And then it's like, I mean, I understand that this guarantees a better gift. But then it's almost like, okay, I'm telling you what I want. Okay, maybe I could just buy that shit myself and that's it. And we don't do this.
It defeats the purpose, Because like at the end of the day, like for example, you got the $50 cap, right? So I have a gift that costs 70. You have a gift that costs 80. All right, I'll just give you $10 and we're square. And that's it. Like we each bought our own gift. Like it kind of almost forces you to buy a gift to get a gift.
Well, it's not forcing you. It's by design requires you to.
Right. But like once you willingly participate, you are now exchanging a gift of $50 and up or whatever, or $50 and below for a gift that is also $50 and below. And if you're now both of you choosing like, oh, look, I want this. Oh, yeah, I want that. So I'm giving you $50 for you to buy this gift and you're giving me $50 to buy this other gift.
Yeah.
Right. Basically,
Now, let me be the devil's advocate here. If you were to say, all right, Kiko, I get your argument. Pretty sad that you look at life that way, but I get your argument.
True.
Pretty solid. What if, all we need is a dumb reason such as a transactional charade, just as an excuse to get together and see the reaction as we share the most beautiful thing in life, which is being with other people, Kiko. Does that have value to you? And I ask that, I forward that question to the Broski Doodles Noodles.
Well, can we just do that and not give each other some? Or is it like that you kind of feel like you should be giving people something because it's the holidays, but you can't give everybody something because you don't really want to? And so I don't know. I don't know.
Damn, you just flipped it. You're like, wait, so you think you need to give people shit because society has pushed you to this capitalist edge where you now need to get everybody jackets?
Maybe. Talking about this, I set up a Secret Santa for the family here in Miami. Because there's gonna be like 50 of us at our aunt's house, and I'm not about to buy everybody a gift. So I say, you know what? I'll take a stand here and I'll create the Secret Santa and I'll organize everything and whatever the hell. so that we can all give each other something, because I'm not gonna go around and buy everybody something, not in these hard times.
Right.
I mean, I didn't say it like that.
Right,
I
but
did it for,
Right.
for the fun.
it's understood.
I mean,
Right.
other, I mean, that's the other thing, right? Kiko, Broski Doodles, DJ BJ, Adrian. This actually helps because then you don't have to get this many gifts. You only get one. Everybody gets one, and we're good. Now I tell you, well, isn't that some broke ass riff raffy shit? Like, what happened to the good old days of just gifting?
Yeah, but there's
Right?
too many people in the families, and families expand
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So what
people-
usually happens, my mom screws up Secret Santa for every year, because she ends up giving gifts to everybody outside the immediate circle.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like you defeated the purpose of this. Because now I look
Right.
bad because I didn't get somebody the
Right,
gift.
that's the other
and you
thing,
went
though,
ahead.
right? Because you get these overachievers, right? These
Sorry, Mom, if you're listening
overachievers
to it.
that also want to do the extra gifting. Now everybody looks like we're dog shit.
We're poor dog shit.
We're poor
Broke
dog
dog
shit.
shit.
Now I understand that as families expand, especially if you're in a family that comes from maybe a South American background, that those families are going to be expanding quicker, right? And you get to a point where, with inflation, the world is being fucked. Maybe we got another 50 years in this earth before this shit just blows up. So you're like, hey, it's not how it used to be, when people would give just a lot of shit to everybody. I would give a lot, But maybe a good thing was that in the past, you would give people that you loved. And if you didn't get gifted, then you look within, maybe fix some of the shit that that carries you in life. If nobody's gifting you shit, then maybe there's a problem with you. Because I feel like the Secret Santa is almost like a communist idea where we all get a gift. It's equal. Fuck out of here. Not everybody deserves the same gift.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, what if you, out of the kindness of your heart, you get a person a $50 gift, but then you get this one cousin that you know how he is. He gets you like a $5 gift because there's a $50 cap, but there's no minimum.
I mean, depending on the quality of your circle, you might want to put a minimum.
Yeah, but like it was never established that there had to be a minimum until this moment when you
don't
get
want
gifted
fucking
by
Uncle Armando over here gifting you, a bottle of vodka.
Oh, that's minimum? I thought it was maximum.
Oye, primo, I got you a pack of Newports. They fire.
Can I get one?
That's Uncle Armando.
Can you open that shit so I can get one, bro?
Yo, I get the lucky first. I love you, primo.
I love you, bro.
And he didn't bring shit to the party.
And
Uncle Armando didn't bring shit to the party.
Strangely enough, those are the people you love the most. The ones that you like, that really like fuck up the the whole dynamic of the family. Oh man,
I digress.
Don't.
No, but I think you do the Secret Santa, and if you want to gift people specifically, that's fine. I think that's actually a good combination because you get a little bit of both worlds. But I know I'm being a little Grinch here, and I know that these experiences are just to get the family together, to get friends together. But it does get awkward when you have your cousin bring her lesbian friend, then you have, maybe one of your family members has a new boyfriend, and now he's in the thing. Nobody knows this fucker.
Right. What do we get his dumbass?
What do we get him? And now he has to say like, oh, I like, whatever, this fishing rod, because apparently he's into fishing.
You get him condoms to make it awkward.
Yeah.
He opens it in front of the family.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a rap sheet,
Or a plan B.
Yeah. Damn, a plan B. Okay.
you were gonna like you don't need this pretty soon. Then you just wink like a big ass wink.
Strap on dildo. What? Yeah, you're getting it, boy.
I'm going to a Secret Santa thing tomorrow.
Okay.
So for all the viewers out there, I have a girlfriend now.
Oh,
And I'm going to her
Ooh.
Secret Santa and her group of friends, and they all give each other a gag. They have their own Secret Santa thing, and then they have a gag gift where they.
okay.
She's told me in the past, like somebody brings a plunger, somebody brings something cool, so you never know. And I guess it's the one that where you kind of pass it around.
That
And then you
one's
like the
called, I
gift
think,
and you can take
the Yankee Clipper or the Yankee. No,
The
Yankee
Yankee.
The Yankee Yakets. No, it's
That's a baseball team in
like the Irish Thief or some shit like that. I don't some.
The Yakets and Yak.
Well, but yeah, no, but actually that game that you're talking about, which you get like a gift that's like $10 or less, and then it's like a fuck around gift, and then everybody gets one, but then you get to exchange it and steal somebody's gift, and it becomes like a joke. Like we played it here, remember, Adrian, when you came to Christmas, and some people had like a COVID test, and at the moment those COVID tests like were in demand.
I stayed with it. I
Yeah,
bought my own
needed,
COVID test and I got it back.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about, investing and, believing in your brand.
Well, anyway, now that we're talking about it, I think I'm going to take a plan B to this one tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's funny, And if you see anybody like a little too excited to get it, you already know. I mean, not for you, of course, but I'm saying like in general.
Right.
Right.
You know who lives in the edge of danger. So which is cool, I've been there.
It's a nice place to live.
All right.
Awkward
silence. Awkward silence.
What I want to get to is what is the general consensus on gift giving and Secret Santa and all this good stuff. What do you got, Kiko?
I don't know what's the consensus. With me,
I mean, for you, like in your mind, what is Secret Santa? Is there a purpose? Is there not a purpose? Like,
no, I think that most people like it, and I think most people like excuses to get together. I'm just a bit more cynical, and sometimes a Grinch.
Okay.
And I guess my only thing is, I'm cool with doing it because I am trying to get me to do more social things. Get myself out there. But but I think it has to be a close-knit circle of people. It can't be like a bunch of random motherfuckers. If it's some like work shit, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I think it would work perfectly, and maybe it's only intended for a close group of friends where I know what you want, and you don't have to tell me. You don't have a list. I know he's gonna like this shit, and you don't put a price tag to it.
Yeah, no price tag.
You just tell everybody be reasonable, but
yeah,
everybody ends up getting each other.
There might be that person in the group that you might have to be like, hey, no price tag, but hey, don't be a piece of shit.
No.
It ain't a Hanukkah celebration.
So in conclusion, I think it's not Grinch.
You think it's what? It's not?
Not Grinch. I think it's a good idea to do, just like you said, an excuse to get together, and when you have too many people to give gifts to, it's a solid solution.
I say I'm gonna go the Grinch route. I say stupid. I say you are born alone, you live alone, and you die alone.
Yeah.
DJ?
Just like the Grinch.
I mean, I feel like having these gift exchanges, you don't just exchange a gift. You exchange a part of who you are, because you're also putting yourself into that gift that you pick for the person. If it's a close knit member of your family, and what really is the option? Just not doing it and never hanging out with these people and never talking to them. Otherwise, unless like it's for an event, right? For a wedding, Christmas, Thanksgiving, a funeral. So like it is a very nice thing to do, just to interact, even if that's just it, like even without the gift.
Damn. Talk about like choosing a moment there to really take advantage of the Christmas time and trying to pick up that fresh meat, sensible, vulnerable at the moment. You know how Christmas be getting people vulnerable, more open to experiences. in the dark underworld, and he's planting the seed, and then like
Maybe out there,
40-year-old virgin, like Seth Rogen said, you plant the seeds and then it grows and then you fuck them. No, but I want the listeners to let us know, what do you think about this topic? Gift exchange, Secret Santa. Is it a cool thing? Like, even though it's a little retarded, is it like nice just to get together with friends and actually, share some moments? Like.
We got any other Grinch moments or any other Grinch or not Grinch?
Well, for the next episode, people need to stay tuned. But no, for this one, this is the topic at hand, and I really do want to know what people think about it. So let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to the thing. We're on Spotify, iTunes. Rate it. It's free to rate. And I need to reiterate. Okay, so
for you listeners that don't have access to the YouTube or aren't watching it, it's getting lit.
It's getting lit. Yeah. No, nada. Love you guys.
I love you too.
Thanks for tuning in every weekend and every week. DJ BJ, Adrian. Peace.
Peace out. Merry Christmas.